We are running an America First campaign here. You know, we've got a wide open border. You've got double-digit inflation. You've got crime just going through the roof. The Democrats in charge are completely blowing it. And I think it's not an overstatement to say the future of America is at stake with this election. You know, if we don't take back the Senate this year and the White House in 2 years, our kids and grandkids are not going to grow up in a country that we recognize. And so we needed that 2016 MAGA agenda.
That was Arizona Senate candidate Blake Masters on this program back in April. Masters was just endorsed by President Trump, who is also supporting my next guest. Nevada's GOP Senate primary is happening this upcoming Tuesday. And President Trump has supported a former Nevada Attorney General, Adam Laxalt. He is leading the pack by double digits. And if he clinches a victory on Tuesday, will compete in what is being called one of the most important races of 2022. Adam joins me right now. Good morning to you, Adam. Thanks very much for being here. Give us a sense of your platform.
Look, you're right, Maria. This is absolutely the majority-making race in the U.S. Senate. And we have been on offense against Senator Masto from the beginning of this race. And let me tell you, she is wrong on every single issue. Nevadans are at the top of every single bad list, whether it's gas, inflation, crime, fentanyl, overdoses, human trafficking. And the bottom line is that she stands with the Biden administration every single step of the way. And so we have an incredible contrast in this race. She's been labeled the most vulnerable senator in America. I can tell you Chuck Schumer spent his first political dollar in this cycle in this state. George Soros has already spent $2 million in one of these outside groups against me. And so they understand that the control of the Senate is going to come down to Nevada in November.
Yeah, we've got a graphic of the 5 most 2022 Senate toss-up races, and clearly Nevada is one of them. There are 34 seats up in 2022, of which 20 are held by the GOP, and the GOP can retake control with a net gain of just 1 or more seats. What is most important to the people of Nevada? Is it the inflation? Is it crime? Is it foreign policy? What do you think will bring people out to vote?
Well, as I like to tell everybody, it is everything, and our voters are more than capable of understanding every single thing is going wrong in their daily life. But no question, gas and inflation are still right at the top. Nevada is number 2 for gas prices in America. We have gas in Reno that's $6 a gallon. Vegas is about $5.50. And I have to remind people, we're not California. And so gas was in the $2 range in the Trump era. That is the spike we're experiencing. We're number 2 in inflation. We're over 12% in our state, not the 8.6 of the country. And so people are hurting really, really badly. And I always ask people, whether it's a taxi driver, Uber, whether they know who's responsible. And they always say, yes, Joe Biden is responsible, whether they're a Democrat or Republican. And they also understand that our Senator Masto, has not broken from her party ever for Nevada.
All right, let's take a short break. I want to get your take. I want to get your take on foreign policy, being a former Navy officer. More with Adam Laxalt after this short break. Stay with us. Welcome back, and I am back with Nevada Senate candidate Adam Laxalt. And Adam, I want to get your take on some breaking news we have this morning from Bill Maloogian over at the southern border. Bill reports that there is another blow to the Biden administration as a federal judge in Texas has issued a major ruling which throws out a key Department of Homeland Security policy that drastically limited who ICE is able to arrest and deport. We know that this administration has limited the number of people that border agents can deport. Now they're getting a federal judge pushing back on that. We don't know if they'll follow this, but what's your take on what's going on at the border?
My take is this is one of the top issues for voters in my swing state of Nevada. People cannot believe we are over 2 million encounters. That is the size of the greater Las Vegas area. And look, Maria, you mentioned a judge stopping this. Think of where we would be if we didn't have a number of judge opinions that slowed down the Biden administration's open border policies. People are absolutely fed up. We have fentanyl overdoses coming. I did a press conference with rural sheriffs that have no resources to combat this transnational crime, these dangerous people bringing drugs through our state. And, you know, Senator Masto's one of the worst records on open borders, nowhere to be found. And independents, moderate Democrats, everyone wants a secure border. They understand the importance of it. But the Democrats will not adjust course.
Well, you are a former Navy officer. We just heard from Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North about the China threat. And we know that in Biden's recent budget, defense spending was down. We are expecting defense spending to go up. How would you assess the U.S. military right now with regard to its readiness, particularly the Navy?
I could tell you, you know, yes, I served in the Navy. I also served in Iraq. And we can't believe what a disgrace this commander-in-chief has been. And none of us want a president, even if it's a Democrat, to be someone that cannot lead our troops. This president, It started with Afghanistan. We lost all the will, and we have emboldened dictators. We're kicking Navy SEALs out.
All right. Adam Laxalt joining us in Nevada. We'll be watching Tuesday. Thank you. That'll do it for us. Have a great Sunday, everybody. I'll see you this week on Mornings with Maria on Fox Business.